There is an airport in Denver, Colorado. It has a 32-foot blue demon horse out front with glowing red eyes. There are murals inside showing the apocalypse. There is a sealed time capsule with a plaque that uses the words New World Airport Commission. The airport itself, the actual official airport, sells T-shirts about how it's run by the Illuminati. They are not denying it. They are merchandising it. Today on Tinfoil Toons, we walk through what's actually documented at this airport, what's actually weird, and what's just an airport being weird because airports are weird. Quick reminder, we don't tell you what to believe. We tell you what's been documented, what's been said, and where the line between coincidence and creepy actually sits. Every detail in this episode you can fact-check on Google in 2 minutes. Buckle up. Tinfoil Toons. Episode 2, The Denver Airport. First, the horse. His official name is Mustang. The locals call him Blucifer. He is 32 feet tall, weighs 9,000 pounds, and was sculpted by a guy named Luis Jimenez in 2006. Here is the part that is real. While Luis was sculpting Blucifer in his studio, a piece of the statue fell on him and severed an artery. He died. His family finished the statue and donated it to the city. The horse got installed in front of the Denver airport in 2008, 2 years after the artist died. The locals took one look at the horse with its glowing red eyes and immediately decided it was cursed, because, it killed the guy who made it. There is now an annual party on the horse's birthday. The mayor of Denver attends. The official airport Twitter account makes jokes about him. He has his own T-shirts. The airport is not pretending this is normal. Okay, the horse is just one piece. Let's go inside. Inside the main terminal, you will find 4 giant murals painted by an artist named Leo Tanguma. The murals were commissioned by the airport in 1995. The first mural shows a giant green soldier in a gas mask, holding a sword, stabbing a dove, while crying children with dead babies look on. This is not a metaphor. That is the literal painting. Now, in fairness, the second half of that same mural shows the children rising up, the soldier defeated, doves flying free, the world at peace. The artist said the murals are about humanity overcoming war and environmental destruction. But the conspiracy crowd took one look at half one and decided, no, that's a vision of the future. The New World Order. Specifically, the apocalypse. And the airport, instead of taking down the murals, kept them. They're still there. You can walk past them today and stare at the dead babies on your way to baggage claim. Okay. Here's the one that even the skeptics admit is weird. The dedication plaque. There is a brass dedication plaque embedded in the floor at the airport's main entrance. It commemorates the airport's grand opening. At the top of the plaque are the words exactly, quote, New World Airport Commission, end quote. The airport says this is just the name of the committee that organized the opening ceremony in 1995, which is technically true. There was a committee. They called themselves that. But, the airport has a plaque engraved into the floor with the words New World on it. They could have called the committee literally anything. They picked that. Beneath the plaque, embedded in the floor, is a sealed time capsule. It will be opened in 2094. The airport says it has, quote, items representing the cultural significance of 1995, end quote. The airport will not say what is in it. Now we get to the tunnels. Underneath the airport are 6 levels of underground tunnels. The airport says they are for baggage handling and maintenance. The conspiracy theorists say the bottom level is a bunker for the global elite when the apocalypse hits. The airport has not to date opened the bottom level for tours. The official tour, by the way, only goes through 5 of the 6 levels. The 6th is, quote, restricted, End quote. Oh, and there are gargoyles in suitcases. In the baggage claim, 2 cast bronze gargoyles, sitting in suitcases, mounted in the baggage claim area, watching everyone pick up their luggage. The artist said they are a tribute to the airport's role as the gateway to the gods. His exact words, gateway to the gods. Just a normal thing for a normal airport to commission. Just gateway to the gods. Don't worry about it. Okay. Reality. Check time. Hat off. Brain on. Because here's the thing. Even the most boring explanation of this airport is still pretty weird. First fact. The Denver airport opened 16 months late and $1.7 billion over budget. Reporters at the time investigated it heavily and found, basically, mismanagement, contractor disputes, and a baggage system that didn't work. Second fact. The murals were commissioned years before the airport opened. The artist Leo Tanguma is a real political muralist whose entire career is about anti-war and anti-genocide imagery. He does this style everywhere, not just Denver. The dead babies and gas mask soldier are part of his consistent body of work, which is about human rights abuses around the world. The murals have a darker first half and a hopeful second half. That's his thing. Third fact, the plaque, the New World Airport Commission, was actually the public name of the fundraising committee. They needed a name that didn't say committee to overspend. They picked something grand. Fourth fact, the tunnels. The baggage system that didn't work when they ripped it out left these huge, empty service tunnels. They are very real and not secret. Tour groups walk through them every week. Fifth fact, the horse. Blucifer killed his maker because the head section he was working on weighed 900 pounds and a stabilizing weld failed. It wasn't supernatural. It was an accident. A real accident with a real artist who really died. And the gargoyles. The artist Terry Allen made them as a joke about the gods watching us travel. He's done weird stuff like this all over America. There are giant cowboy boots in San Antonio. He's a working artist with a dark sense of humor. So the boring, statistically honest answer? The Denver airport is just a normal airport that was way over budget, with a deeply weird artistic taste and a marketing team that figured out eventually that the conspiracy theories were a feature, not a bug. That is the most boring, most likely answer. But, hat back on. Because here's what we still can't fully explain. Why are they all in one place? The horse, the murals, the plaque with New World on it, the gargoyles, the hidden basement levels. Each one of those things, individually, is explainable. All of them in one airport is a lot. Why does the airport keep leaning into it? Most airports, when conspiracy theories pop up, they ignore them or quietly move things. Denver Airport sells the merch, throws the parties, names a podcast after it. And that, the leaning in, the merchandising, the daring you to say it out loud, is the move you would make if you were genuinely an evil cabal. Because nobody believes the cabal that's selling tinfoil hats in its own gift shop. That's perfect cover. Or, again, it's just a really weird airport with great branding. Both possible. We don't actually know. Anyone who tells you they know is selling you something. Probably a t-shirt. Here's where we leave it. Whether the Denver airport is the headquarters of a global cabal or just an airport with a chip on its shoulder, here are the things we know for sure. The horse killed its maker. The murals are real. The plaque says New World. The basement has 6 levels. Make of that what you will. And if you ever fly through Denver, take the stairs. Look at the murals. Stand on the plaque. Look the horse in his glowing red eyes. And tell us in the comments what you think you saw. Speaking of which, next episode. There is a sound, picked up by NASA radio telescopes in 1977, lasted 72 seconds, came from outer space, has never repeated. Astronomers wrote one word on the printout. Wow. We'll see you there. If you made it this far, you're our kind of weird. Subscribe to Tinfoil Toons, drop your favorite conspiracy in the comments, and we'll cook it next. Tinfoil Toons. Stay weird.